We're back, people. Apologies for that. My internet cut out. But yes, WWE 2K26. What is wrong with the game? What is going on with the marketing? We've spoken about it and we're here to talk about it in more detail now. We've got this short little video which did last less than a minute. You guys drop a like if you were disappointed with it, if you expect more from the WWE 2K26 marketing team. You know, it's been a very lackluster release cycle for this game. It really has. It's not been the best. It's been very disappointing. We've got snapshots from this, this showcase that was less than a minute long. I don't think it was very good. I think it was dreadful. But I want you guys to let me know what you feel, because I don't think we got anything really beneficial from it. We got very little in terms of gameplay. The gameplay has still been extremely poor in terms of them showcasing it to us. So I don't know what to think of it. You guys down in the comment section, let us know. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you do subscribe. And of course, drop a like on the stream as well, so more and more people will join it. Remember, you can also, I want to draw your attention to something. If you guys want to get involved in a WWE 2K26 experience, then you can. Because I'm going to show you something that I think may blow a lot of your minds. Because you can get involved in our WWE 2K26 universe mode. You can actually be a part of it. Nothing like this has been done in a WWE 2K content creators YouTube channel. So you're going to see something in a minute. I'm going to load it up and you're going to be like, wow, this guy gets it. And, to a certain degree, I hope you'll agree. Or to a certain extent, I'll hope you'll agree. But, I've not seen any of the big creators do this, so it is something that I do think you're going to find extremely exciting. But before we get that, a little bit of a secret for you. Let me know what you thought of this latest ringside report. Certainly the video. There's more information on the website, and we can go and check that out very, very soon. But what did you think of the actual video that got dropped? Because very little information was given to us. Very little new footage was shown to us. So I wasn't very happy with it myself. But you guys might be, you're different to me. You might think that it is good. You might think that it's something very, very interesting. But what I do want to show you is this, guys. Something you can get involved in. This is our interactive universe mode where you can be assigned a superstar. So the superstars that you could be assigned, we've got Ben here, and Ben is about to be assigned a superstar for this interactive series. So the superstar that he got was actually from Raw, which is great because it's one of our brands. He got himself a male superstar, which is fantastic, and the male superstar that Ben actually got himself was none other than Chad Gable. So Chad Gable is going to represent Ben in the WWE 2K26 universe mode. If you guys want to get involved in it, all you have to do is become a channel member here at the Yeet Maverick level, and this could be your name up here, and you could be getting assigned a WWE 2K superstar or WWE superstar in this WWE 2K26 universe mode that we are going to run here on the channel. So if you want to get involved in that, all you do have to do is pretty much become a member here at the channel at the Yeet Maverick level, and you guys will be involved in the WWE 2K26 interactive universe mode that we are going to showcase here on the channel. But let's, without further ado, step away from what we're doing on the interactive universe mode series and talk more about what you guys are going to be expecting for WWE 2K26 in the universe mode. Get your comments down below. I want to hear from each and every single one of you. Red Drip, SideQuest Society, if you're there, Phantom Zone, get your comments down below and let us know what you think about WWE 2K26. Yes, we've got fantastic superstars. Yes, we have got new features. Yes, we have got new game modes. Yes, we've got another island. Yes, MyGM has been updated, so has universe mode, but we don't know naff all about it. We know absolutely fuck all about what is going on with WWE 2K26, and we're speaking about how the game could be in trouble due to the marketing. The guys there at 2K even need to get somebody different in around the marketing and actually get somebody more professional in, because what you've been marketing has been really poor in terms of what you're actually showcasing to us, what information you're actually giving to us. And I don't feel it is benefiting them trying to command the sort of prices they are for the games, anywhere from $60 to $150. You guys, we work hard for that money. And for us to part that over and then pay more for the ringside passes and, the things that we'll get in my faction and the island, the microtransactions in the game, market the game better. Because it's not marketed in time, it is marketed extremely poorly, I would go as far as to say, because we know very little about the game. And what we can do, we'll go back to the internet and we will have a look at X, because X is being updated all the time. It really is. And let's head back to X. Here we are on X. Baron Corbin's name is still in the entrances menu. So we can actually still have Baron Corbin's entrance. Is Baron Corbin still going to be in the game? I, for one, would love it. I like Baron Corbin's entrance. I like the music. I like the theme. I like Baron Corbin as a superstar. It's a shame that he got let go last year. I think it was at the beginning of last year. It might even have been late 2024. But how can they, we've got another new screenshot here of the MFTs. How can they deliver this? It's fantastic to have JC Matteo and Talatonga, who both look absolutely fantastic, by the way. No face paint, no face paint, no face paint, no face paint. Update the models so they are at the most relevant of the game's release. They look great. It's a great faction to have. They are fantastic superstars, all in their own right, and they look good. Some of them still look a bit plasticine-y, like Talatonga. But, I'd say JC Matteo looks very, very good. We've got no update to Solo Sikoa. He still looks the same ghoulish version of him that we've had in the last few games. But it's outdated from day one already. I know people have said that the face paint, they've said, Cornell has said that the face paint will be added. Why not showcase it then? Showcase the newest forms of what you've got. The Creation Suite. Yeah, it's brilliant. We've got some good looking Creation Suite models. We've got some good Creation Suite information. We got new masks by the looks of it. I'm wondering if we're going to get AAA masks come into the game as well and be features that we can have in the game. But, we don't know. We've got the save slots. We've got the NFTs. The new draft mode in universe mode. Look, that's fantastic to have Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis. Credit where credit is due. They really have given us this really kind of game-changing universe, game-changing features in universe mode. So it's brilliant to have those two come out. And that can be any general managers as well. It could be Ava. It could be Stephanie McMahon. It could be anyone. We've got this picture-in-picture here as well, where we've got Adam Pearce making the draft, and you can actually see him choosing superstars. Could it be BFAB from the opposing brand, from SmackDown? Could it be somebody from NXT, a tag team superstar, a men's superstar, a women's superstar? It's all really, really interesting and all game-changing and new and shiny. And then we've got confirmation that the Judgment Day are drafted to SmackDown. And I'm guessing that's JD McDonough is the Intercontinental Champion there, as the title sits over JD McDonough. So you're drafting an Intercontinental Champion as well to SmackDown. And then you've also got drafted to Raw Cody Rhodes, who's got the WWE Championship lovingly wrapped around his waist. So that is really cool that you can draft these champions, you can draft these superstars. None of it was shown though, was it, in the Universe mode Ring Pass. Then we've got promos, and we've said this before, we've got the World Heavyweight Championship thrown over the shoulder of CM Punk. CM Punk delivering a promo. We've got new ways that we can deliver these promos. Turn heel or face, or, move to a different division, whether it be from the World Heavyweight Championship division. You can see it's time to go after a new championship as a feature here. Is that CM Punk trying to add the Intercontinental Championship or the United States Championship, or maybe form an alliance, create a tag team, and then go after the tag team championships? Again, we don't know because we haven't seen any of this. But it's great stuff to have. It really is. Again, we've got the cash-ins. Cash-ins look great. There is now an option that comes up during a match. I think it's any championship as well. So it's not just the World Heavyweight Championship, which this match obviously is, because we know CM Punk's the World Heavyweight Championship. In a bout with Finn Balor, you can cash in midway through the match and take both men out and steal the championship. Could potentially lose it as well. Or you can do the post-match cash-in, where potentially CM Punk wins, but he is devoid of any energy, and Bron Breakker can come in, pick the pieces off like a vulture, and go and win that championship and take it for himself. But why can't we see any of this in gameplay? Why are we waiting waiting so long to see any of this actually play out? Is it because the gameplay doesn't look as good? It just feels like the 2K developers, the team, are hiding things from us. Perhaps they're not happy with the gameplay at the moment. They are with the screenshots. We've got American Made. We've got an absolutely beautiful Ivy Nile here, who looks really, really good with the chains. We've got Julius Creed. We've got Brutus Creed with a new updated hairstyle. We've got Chad Gable, who's wearing way too much fake tan for my liking, but we've got Chad Gable. And this is a fantastic... Why can't we see their entrance? I really don't see why. We've got all these WrestleManias that have been added. And you look at Nikki Bella. Again, this is brilliant that we have got Nikki Bella being showcased to us, and it is a fantastic model. But why can't we see this entrance? Why do we have to wait so long to see all this fantastic news? For me, I think there's something amiss there. Something is going on in the 2K dev studios. That means they're holding and withdrawing things from us. So I'm disappointed with what's going on. Red Drip says it's awesome so far, but I just wanted to see Creative Finisher since we're in only next gen now. Yeah, where is Creative Finisher? It doesn't look like it's going to be in this game. I'm sure they would have marketed it because it is a big, big feature that a lot of people want back in WWE 2K26. Long time no see, man. Crater 2001. Hello, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Lovely to see you. SOS Capo Status says, this put me back on the fence, but I do like MyGM this year. Come on, 2K, what are you doing? And somebody please talk about Hell in a Cell and why we haven't got an update for that. Yeah, why have we not got an update for Hell in a Cell? Hell in a Cell was one of the most popular matches in the 2K games, so people are disappointed. Mando Fett says missing Roxanne as well from Judgment Day in that screenshot. Yeah, that is interesting. Where's Roxanne Perez? Is she part of the Judgment Day? We've seen her Trons being updated, but is she not actually part of the faction? Maybe she wasn't drafted along with the rest of the Judgment Day. Baba Yaga says it's the same game every year. And Baba Yaga, sorry, I'll agree with you. It does feel like the same game every year. And although there are updates, it's not good enough, is it? And on the screen, guys, you can see you can actually get involved in our universe mode by becoming a member here at the Yeet Maverick level. You don't have to, but it's definitely something that you guys, if you want to get involved in, then you can. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Just moving myself down a little bit. I don't know why we are still on that screen because I've actually changed it to this. But yeah, what do you guys think about the marketing of this game? Are you really disappointed with it? And I know SOS Caption said it's putting back on the fence, and I don't blame you. It's not been great. It should put you back on the fence. I don't understand why it wouldn't put you back on the fence. Interesting to see people getting disappointed with the strategy of the game and how they're marketing it. I think it's poor. But, you know, this game isn't just for me, it's for so many other people out there as well. But down in the comment section, which is actually that way, down in the comment section, let me know how you feel. Get your comments down below. I'll respond to each and every single one of them. If you do want to subscribe to the channel, we're aiming for 20,000, so all the subs that are lovingly given, we accept them. Of course, drop a like as well. But, you know, I don't know what's next for the marketing strategy. I genuinely don't know what the next thing we're going to get in the WWE kind of release thing. It should be gameplay. If we're totally honest, we should be seeing more gameplay. It doesn't look like potentially we are anytime soon. The roster reveal we need to see. We need to see the roster ratings, which I'm assuming they will then go back and have superstars come out. But again, another marketing strategy fail. The rating reveals are taking place on ESPN. Not everybody has ESPN, so why are they hiding the rating roster reveals behind a show that not everybody has access to? Do it on YouTube, where everybody does have access to it. For me, again, it is a big, big miss. I don't understand why, and I don't fully agree with it myself, so I'm totally amiss with what has gone on. Someone sat in a WWE 2K executive chair has said, yep, this is how we're going to market our game. We're going to hide lots of features that lots of people want. We are going to ensure that not everybody has access to all of the information. We are not going to showcase all of the brand new features in gameplay and visually. We're just going to send out images or write-ups on the website. So we are going to really stifle how this game is going to be presented to our WWE fan base, who are loyal and who we are expecting to spend a whole heck of money on the game. Next year, I'm looking for big, big changes. Of course, I'm going to get the game. It sounds like I'm hating on it. I love the game. but the strategy has been dreadful. It really has. I don't understand why it's been as bad as it has. It shouldn't be this bad. It shouldn't be this difficult. So you guys let me know what you think. Like I say, this is your opportunity to have your say here at Yeet Mania. You're all welcome. Honesty is the best policy. Like I say, I'm looking forward to the game, but there are many questions I have around what is going on. So I'm just, you know, I'm probably not the only one that's worried about what is going on. But, you know, like Baba Yaga has said, it does feel like the same game every year with a little lick of paint. It's a current generation exclusive. I would be expecting a lot more to actually come with the game. So, why are they not doing it? But that's enough about the negatives. Obviously, you guys at the top here, make sure you do subscribe. We've actually hit 15,000 subs, so we're going on to 20,000 subs now. So if you can subscribe, really appreciative. Really love every single one of you. You guys get involved with the Yeet family here. But, you know, let's look at some of the good things. Some of the new superstars. Carmen Petrovic looks brilliant. She is an absolutely fantastic addition to the game. I think we're going to get a full NXT roster in WWE 2K26. The guys that the developers obviously listen to us because they've given us Maurice, an updated version of Maurice. We haven't got the same old version of Maurice. They are listening to us. They are trying their hardest. I'm not hating on the 2K developers or Cornell or Christo or anyone else that works for the game line or Jinx. I just want them to really deliver the great work that they are. Well, I want them to showcase the great work that they're delivering. Great models like this. This is fantastic work. Absolutely love it. But why not showcase more of it? Why not give us a couple of entrances a day and really showcase how good and great these superstars are going to be this year? You know, we got a fantastic updated version of Raquel Rodriguez, part of Judgment Day, and her model is absolutely sublime. It is one of the best models we have ever seen for Raquel Rodriguez. It is definitely a million miles away from what we got last year, because her model was good, but again, very outdated, because she joined the Judgment Day by the time that game came out, meaning we had to rely on people like What's the Status and other fantastic creative superstar designers to create this version of Raquel Rodriguez. But we've got her in the game from day one. We've got updated models for like Lola Vice and Ivy Nile and Nikki Bella and Liv Morgan and so many other superstars. Naomi's a fantastic one as well. So why are they not showcasing each and every single new person? You know, we saw a brief glimpse of Seth Rollins' entrance. There's two, one with a flamethrower and his normal one with the fantastic pyros. Showcase more of that. Show us the whole entrance. Show us Roman Reigns' entrance. Show us Cody Rhodes' updated entrance. CM Punk, Finn Balor. There's so many entrances that they could show us that they're not. They're leaving so much for us to kind of decide in our heads. And I think that they're missing a beat. You know, some of the stuff that they have tweeted out, we'll have a look in a minute. You know, Roxanne Perez, brilliant, great attire update. You know, the model's the same as last year, but the attire is great. And obviously, she is part of the Judgment Day because it's there on the Trons there. But, you know, why are they not giving us more? I would expect a heck of a lot more, if I'm being totally honest with you. Guys, make sure you get your comments down. Mine's not updated since Baba Yaga has updated, so make sure you do get those comments down below, because I do want to hear from each and every single one of you. I do want to hear your thoughts. I do want to hear what you think about the game, which version of the game that you're going to be getting. Let me know where you're watching from. Let us hear who your favourite superstar is, which superstar you're going to control in your very first match, what game mode you're going to play first, Universe Mode, Showcase, MyGM, the Island potentially, if you're crazy. And, you know, if Lieutenant Dan was here, I would be getting some Yeets in as well. But Lieutenant Dan isn't here, so you're missing out on Yeets people as well. But I honestly, I'm disappointed. I am. And I don't mean with the game, because I'm sure I'm going to love the game. I'm disappointed with what they're showing us. Showcase mode is great. We got a brand new Rey Mysterio. Fantastic. Show us his entrance. Show us some bets. You know, we got CM Punk. We've seen a lot of CM Punk. You know, we've barely seen any John Cena. And after his retirement tour this year, I thought they might actually focus a little bit more on John Cena. But he's very amiss. We saw some thumbtacks with him and Rusev. But other than that, we didn't see much of him. It's not a bad thing. It's just a personal preference thing. I'd like to see more of thumbtacks being used. I'd like to see the brand new weapon in the game actually being used and seeing the thumbtacks stick to superstars. Are they disappointed with how they've been implemented? So they're not showcasing it, just showing us in imagery. You know, we have seen superstars actually crash down onto those thumbtacks in images, but as far as I'm aware, we haven't seen really any footage. We saw John Cena FUing or attitude adjusting Rusev onto them, and then they cut away as soon as Rusev's body was about to hit those thumbtacks. So why? Why not showcase those thumbtacks being hit by a superstar? I don't know. Mixanic Mind. It's going to be the same shit, and we will get old after a month. Arcade style, and not these newer tools. Wrestlers. We want legends and co-op stories. This look better graphic wise, but yeah, you're absolutely right. You know, we're getting better graphics, which is good. I wanted a bigger backstage area, kind of complement what the island does, and give us these huge areas. You know, locker rooms, GM's office. There's so much that they could actually add, but they don't. So, you know, why not give us a merchandise store? Why not, you know, we can go and call out wrestlers and meet them in the backstage area. I don't know. It's an odd one, isn't it? And then we've got things such as this, which are peculiar as well, and they're obviously trying to leave little secrets there for us. But, you know, we've got this main menu section, and we've got this blurred out area. What do you think that blurred out tile could actually be? SideQuest Society, if you're watching, what is that blurred out area? Cats and Gaming, if you're watching, what do you think it is? I'm just calling some of the channel members out because I know they love to. Lieutenant Dan, what do you think? You see, we've got Play, My Rise, Showcase, The Island, My Faction, Universe Mode, MyGM, and then that. What is that? Is it Create a Finisher? I don't know. We're obviously in the Play section here, not in the Creation Suite. But what could that be? Is there a new feature or a new game mode that they're hiding from us? It's a strange one, but it really could be. So let's go and head back to here. Let's go back to creations because we haven't read this. So creations have received some key enhancements. So let's dig into those. Create a superstar. In WWE 2K26, we will support body morphing to give players even greater customization options. Want to have a slim superstar with massive arms? How about a superstar with a huge belly? Maybe a bit of a Yeet Mania belly there. Skinny arms and legs. You can do all this and more. There is plenty of fun to be had by opening up the possibilities of what can be created. This is good stuff. The morphing doesn't stop at just a body. We've improved the interface for face morphing as well. We saw that for a few seconds in the latest video that they released. Why not show us them creating a superstar and give us a couple of minutes of us watching that? We're also happy to reveal that we've doubled Create a Superstar save slots. We knew this. It's from 100 to 200. For WWE 2K26, we have not only increased the number of save slots and image slots, we have also improved our layer system. Previously, there were 60 layers total for an entire custom superstar. Now, head and body and attire draw from separate pools, so you have 60 layers for attire and 40 for the head and body. Players can also choose from 40 plus body templates as a starting point and further customize the body with morphing tools. Something our fans have been passionate about is two-tone hair color blending, and this year's creation will include just that. Two-tone coloring allows players to pick two colors and adjust both the blend position on the hair and the degree of sharpness of the blend. Two-tone hair coloring blending can be applied to facial hair as well, which I did not know, so that's interesting. If you want to have a pink and yellow beard, you can now. I think maybe YeetMania needs to get away from the brown and grey. But the addition of two-tone hair colour blending for hair doesn't mean we're getting rid of the hair dye tool, though. Both are available and can be used in conjunction. The two-tier hair dye as well works on every single hairstyle as well, just so you know, in case you weren't aware of that. For players who get WWE 2K26 on Nintendo Switch 2, we're also adding the ability to use the Joy-Con's 2 mouse controls to add and customize body paint. Create an arena. Now, this is big news, and I don't get why they didn't showcase it. Create an Arena now supports LED barricades, new announcer table styles, and gives new customization options for ring mat, aprons, and announcer table covers. Again, you have to go on the web information out. It's not readily available from any kind of ringside report that they have given. You can see here that there is an LED barricade, and it's got Jacob Fatu's Trons on it. So that is a nice feature, and it would be great when people are creating their own arenas and uploading them, because people, I think, were a bit hesitant to download ones that didn't have the LED barricades because they looked outdated. So that is really good information, and I'm looking forward to seeing that as well. So we have got some fantastic Create an Arena updates as well. New tables as well, aprons, which is fantastic. Create an Image. In Create an Image, we are doubling the CAA slots from 1,000 to 2,000, so we get a lot more of that. Create a championship. For Create a Championship, Money in the Banks, we've expanded the available championship parts. Players will also find a refreshed menu look and feel with a smoother building experience. Create an entrance. Finally, we've added an advanced timeline feature for all entrance motions, inclusive of champion, double champion, Money in the Bank, and default. This also includes support for advanced timeline entrance motion for stables. In addition, Create an Entrance and Victory now support quad and quint size stables, so the 5-man women entrances are also able to be worked on as well. So it is interesting, and it is fantastic that we have got all that information. I am just scrolling through and seeing if anything else has dropped. Again, AAA is, of course, in Wwe 2K26, but we didn't know just how much of it was going to be in the game or how much they were going to touch upon. But we've got the AAA Championship here with Dominic Mysterio, updated Dominic Mysterio, great new model. The tattoo on the neck now actually stretches further around his neck like it does in real life. Double champion here with the Intercontinental Champion. But does that mean we're going to be getting AAA arenas? And how much of the AAA roster do you think we'll be getting? And do you think it will be coming in as DLC? Or do you think it will be there from the base game? Again, I want to hear from you down in the comments section. Let me know. And again, the 2K devs are listening to us because we've got an updated Kane. Even from when they first unveiled Kane, because that mouthpiece was dreadful. It was like open and looked really gnarly. So it's great that they are listening to us and they are going to be giving us these updated models. You can see there the face there of Kane is now closed up, or the mouthpiece I should say, in the mask. And this is the best Kane model I think we've ever seen in a WWE 2K game. It looks absolutely terrific. I know I'll definitely be using it because it looks so good, so true to life. But what do you guys think? Do you think that's a great model of Kane? Do you think it's a good one? But this is literally all we've kind of got to go on at the moment with WWE 2K26. I want to see a 10-minute video of Create a Superstar. I want to see Cornell creating a superstar from scratch, showcasing that body morphing, showcasing the hair dye in something longer than a 30-second video. I want to see them go into universe mode. I want to see them utilize the universe wizard and then doing a draft and then going into a promo. I want to see the general managers walk out, stand behind their podiums and start drafting superstars. Why are we getting snippets? It's not teasing us. If anything, it's frustrating us as a fan base because we want to see what we can actually do in your $150 game. Like, if you agree, like I say, because you're just showing us tiny elements of a game that gravitas in it, and we're only getting a smidge of what you're offering. Not great marketing, if I must say so myself. Guys, if you're still watching and you're enjoying, please make sure you do subscribe. We're on our way to 20,000 subscribers. Drop a like, super chat if you want, become a channel member. It all supports the channel and goes back into it so I can actually create more content for you guys. A lot of people were saying as well I should be collabing. I'm working on that with some of the bigger guys in the community, but yeah, let me know. But this ringside report is just, it's awesome. We got our first look at Bailey and we can see like how we can edit superstars. It's nice to see the GMs come out. Then we go straight into Create a Superstar, then Universe Draft, and it's all too quick, you know. And then there's part of the wizard and part of, you know, we can put various different images and shows and stuff like that. And then we go and see some body morphing and some face morphing and, you know, some two-tone hair coloring and, you know, we're back to Bailey again. That's the video. What has that really shown us? It's not given us any kind of deep dive. Oh, look, pre-order. You get Joe Hendry. Yeah, they got there, so let's get some money out of it. But that's it. That's universe mode in a nutshell. Swept under the carpet in a 30-second video. And then you head to the website and you have to read all about it. People aren't going to do that. People don't have time to do that. They want to see it in a video. A 5-minute video in universe mode and a 5-minute video on Creation Suite would suffice. It would give us more information. You could showcase a lot. Like, literally, in the time I've been talking about this, we've seen that video twice. I'm not particularly happy with it. But like I say, guys, you let me know what you think. Let's have a look. Amadal said, Miles, I'm kind of disappointed that the fact more entrances are not showing in the trailer. Yeah, absolutely. You know, there's 400 superstars allegedly going to be in this game. And we've got 12 entrances, 12 to 15 entrances. I'm watching from the UK and I just want a decent wrestling game, says Dean Selman. Yeah, absolutely, Dean. I totally agree with you. This is a good wrestling game. Don't get me wrong. But show us. Bobby Trippett says, I want to see gameplay. You and me both, pal. LED Barricades is an awesome addition to the game. More Mania arenas are in WWE 2K26. Yes, they are. Bobby Trippett said, the gameplay is the engine of the game. Yeah, absolutely, but why are they not showcasing more of that engine? Why are they not showing us? Carping Focus, hey buddy, how are you, my man? You're a big special guest here, so it's nice to see you. And it's always lovely to hear from you. We're just talking about the disappointing trailer that dropped for WWE 2K26 today. We didn't get a lot, if I'm totally honest with you. Not a lot more information, not a lot more when it comes to what this game is offering in terms of Universe Mode and Creative Superstar. Creative Fest will hopefully come again this year. I hope it is here, and we'll get to see some of the amazing WWE content creators, WWE 2K content creators, talking about the game in depth and actually showcasing these details. Guys like Assemble, Smack Talks, Kenny Bomb, Just Brian, Pro Wrestling Shoot, Lex Express will be showcasing the game, and actually they'll be the ones that will give us their true opinions of it. You know, they don't shill, they don't. You know, what was it people were saying? They don't glaze over the game. They give us their genuine thoughts. And, you know, and as they should. You know, we're not people going to shill. We just want a game that we can enjoy. And so we'll sit on the fence and we'll talk about the pros and cons, because this game does have pros and cons. Fantastic models, more superstars, updated game modes. But the cons are we're not seeing it. And it's leaving a bitter taste in fans' mouths. Oh, Carping Focused has super chatted £1. Thank you very much, Carping. That is an absolute legend. You are a true fan of the channel. So yeah, absolutely, that is amazing. Open the floodgates, Carping. If anyone else wants to drop a super chat, then they can. You know, I'm not going to stop you. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for everything that you do to support the channel. So you can become channel members as well, and that will actually come up in the chat as well. If you want to get involved in our WWE 2K26 Universe Mode, then you can absolutely get involved in that as well. And I'll show you a little bit of the work that we're working on when it comes to our Universe Mode, because our members are very much getting a big hand in that. So when we get the WWE 2K26 Universe Mode going, you will see exactly what we have been working on. But I'm really looking forward to Universe Mode. I'm looking forward to having the draft. I'm looking forward to having these brand new promos. I cannot wait to get these details. I really cannot. But, you know, I don't think I'm really going to be able to understand it until I get my hands on it, which is not what it's about, really. It's about actually getting to understand it before I buy it, so I can make those decisions on why I should buy the game and what I'm getting from the game and what that $150 is going to get me. You know, I still don't know the whole roster. I don't know if we're going to get the older versions of, I don't know, Cody Rhodes. Are we getting Stardust? Are we getting, that's just a really crap example, but you know, there's still a lot that we are missing out on, and I don't understand why we're missing out on it. I don't understand why there's big gaps in the knowledge of what this game is going to be giving to us. So please let me know, like I said, down in that comment section, how your true feelings are around this game and what it is going to have on offer. But guys, let me show you what we're cooking up here on the channel, because I'm hoping it will get you guys involved, because I want to create this immersive space for you. So what we are doing here is on this is what we're doing here on the channel. So when this video loads up, it will really show you just exactly what we are planning and what we have got in store for you. So in our interactive universe mode, members will be assigned a superstar like Ben here. Ben will then get the option in our magic wheels that we're having to get any superstar that is on the roster. Will the superstar be from Raw? And in this case, Ben did get a superstar from Raw. And then does Ben get a male or a female superstar? And Ben got a male superstar. So which male superstar is Ben going to get from our Raw roster that we have got? And he gets Chad Gable. So throughout the entirety of the universe mode, Chad Gable will represent Ben. And if he wins various different championships, if he wins Money in the Banks, Rumbles, tag team titles, like I've said, King of the Rings, various different rivalries, Ben WWE prizes. He'll win merchandise. So if that's something that you feel that you want to get involved in, make sure you do become a channel member here at the Yeet Maverick level, which is our second tier. It will come up in the live chat as well when you do become a Yeet Maverick, and you guys can get involved in our WWE 2K26 universe mode. So I hope that is something that you guys all want to get involved in. It's about me giving something back to the community that we've created. We've just hit 15,000 subscribers. So this needs to be updated to go for 20,000 subscribers, which will be our next big task and our next big challenge. So if you guys do want to subscribe, please do, and help us get to 20,000. Drop a like on the stream. You guys can super chat if you want to support us. Again, it just helps go into the production of the channel and all of the shows as well, so I can quit my job. Don't tell my boss or my wife. She doesn't know I want to quit my job yet. But this is an exciting time to be a WWE 2K26 fan, because we have got so much incoming with the game. Even though it feels like there is just so much I want to see in a WWE 2K26 game. I hope the gameplay is going to be good in this game. Yeah, I do. I hope the gameplay is going to be good, and I'm sure the gameplay is going to be good. Like I say, you know, we've seen these entrances. I'd like to see how maybe the grappling looks. I'd like to see maybe more a little bit how the strikes look, how jumping off turnbuckles looks, how the thumbtacks work, how going through tables looks now, how the ragdoll emotions, or the ragdoll physics, sorry, I should say, look in Principality. It's lots of things that I think we should have this information for now, at least the evidence of it, because all of them not actually doing this makes me wonder if they're worried about their game. And I don't think they are. They should be proud of their game. Showcase it, so show us it. Like I say, on the X account, showcase several entrances throughout a day. Give us 3 or 4 entrances. That will really create that hype. It will keep people talking about WWE 2K26 for forever and a day. You know, once you've seen a new Maurice model, and then like, oh, whoosh, now we've got the Miz coming out. And then once you've seen the Miz, oh, we've got Pentagon Jr. coming out. You know, 2 or 3 hours away, you can schedule posts on social media. So it's not like you have to have someone tapping away 24 hours a day. You just get that person tapping away and scheduling them. So you could schedule like a whole week's worth of posts, and you've got your content out there. So I don't get why they're not doing that. Show us these drafts. I don't know, guys. I don't work in marketing, and I don't work for WWE 2K. I just think they're shooting themselves in the foot with the limited information that they're sharing with their fan base, which they, you know, clearly are listening to. Ahmad said, watching from South Florida, greetings YeetMania, and I hope the gameplay is going to be good in the game. Dean Selman says, yeah, absolutely, I totally agree with you. I think that's it for today, guys. I don't want to feel like I'm beating on the series and beating on the game, because I'm genuinely not. I love the game. I love all the elements that we get with it. Just hope we get to see more of it over the next few days. So guys, make sure you do drop a like on the stream. Subscribe if you're brand new. I'd love to have you here on the channel. And of course, remember, you can become a member here as well. But don't get me wrong, I love the game. I'm enjoying watching all the news come out. It's just not enough for me. Is the game in trouble though? You guys comment down below. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you all soon. Peace out.